presented by Private Internet Access.
Hi, and welcome to We're All Satoshi, second episode. I'm Satoshi Nakamoto, and I'm here today with Satoshi Nakamoto, Joerg Platzer from Room 77. You built the first Bitcoin-enabled restaurant in the world. We're honored to have you here.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be your guest, of course.
So, Room 77, you were not just first in Berlin, you were actually first in the world with accepting Bitcoin to a restaurant. How did that start?
In the brick-and-mortar business, and so far nobody has found any other brick-and-mortar business that was earlier, so I guess...
So it's not just a restaurant, it's the first brick-and-mortar business to accept Bitcoin, period.
First physical store to accept Bitcoin, yes. And where I have to say, I didn't build it to accept Bitcoin. It was in existence already 5 years before Bitcoin turned up. But, we were the first to accept Bitcoin cryptocurrency.
And when you did, what happened?
Nothing for a long time, or not much for a long time, to put it this way. I more or less actually wanted to meet like-minded people who were enthusiastic about this totally new Bitcoin thing, didn't know anybody, met some people on forums and was like, it would actually be a great idea to see them live. Now, I own the bar, so of course you go like, it would be nice if you come over. So somehow a meetup started to happen. It has one other background, because back then I had realized, and not only I had realized, that Bitcoin needs something in order to kind of clean up its reputation.
Right. So let's back a bit and say, when was this?
This was in late 2010.
Late 2010. And just to paint a picture here, early 2011, I was giving a presentation that these are the three things you can buy with Bitcoin. US dollars, exchanging it back again, weed, and alpaca socks. Mm-hmm. The famous alpaca socks.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was not an official thing yet, because I was merely accepting Bitcoins from the people who I knew who had Bitcoins and were enthusiastic about it. As a matter of fact, Andreas Schildbach was one of these people. He wrote the first mobile wallet for Bitcoin, and he claims he did so because he was fed up having to carry his laptop to Room 77 to pay his bill.
So your actions indirectly led even to the first mobile Bitcoin wallet?
If you want to put it this way, yes. This other thing about the reputation of Bitcoin is, back then, whenever mainstream media reported about Bitcoin, it was about buying drugs or laundering money.
Right, unlike the US dollar or other central bank.
Exactly, totally unlikely that. And they didn't have pictures of anything, so if you had an article, and there was any picture or moving picture even, it was usually the hacker with the black hoodie filmed from behind in front of a screen with weird stuff, and that sort of stood for Bitcoin. And we had made the experience, and I do come from strategic corporate communication, from public relations, that once we were able to offer the media a place where normal people do normal stuff that everybody understands, like having dinner or getting drunk, and paying that with Bitcoin, and being willing to look into the camera and say, this is me, this is why I do it, this is why I find it great, created an entire change of direction of the whole media coverage, and it led to a lot of media coverage.
You just made a great case for why it needs to be necessary to buy a coffee in Bitcoin.
Not that sure about that. It was more political statements.
Okay, it's not as relevant today, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's a fascinating story.